I used to believe that changing who I was meant years of hard work, expensive therapy, or some life-altering event. For a long time, I was stuck, overthinking every decision, caught in loops of self-doubt and anxiety that felt impossible to break. Then one day, I stumbled across this simple 2-minute trick. That didn't just help me, it rewired my brain permanently. If someone told me that spending just 2 minutes could change how I think and react forever, I probably wouldn't have believed it either. But that's exactly what happened, and today, I want to share it with you because I know what it feels like to be stuck and desperate for change. You don't have to wait months or years. Sometimes, the smallest shift can have the biggest impact. Here's the thing. I used to think my brain was fixed, like some software installed once, and it was never going to update. For years, I fought the same fears and habits, assuming that getting past them was this uphill battle without shortcuts. My anxiety would spike at the slightest hint of stress, and my mind would race with worst-case scenarios before I even had a chance to pause. I felt powerless, like I was ruled by my own thoughts. Everything changed when a friend introduced me to the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself through experience. The moment that changed everything was when I learned that just 2 minutes of focused practice could create new neural pathways and make those old anxious circuits less powerful. I know it sounds almost too good to be true at first, and honestly, I was skeptical. But once I understood how it worked, I committed to it, and that commitment flipped my whole perspective. The trick is simple: 2 minutes of deliberate, slow breathing combined with a powerful mental visualization. At first, it feels almost too easy, like it can't possibly make a difference. I remember sitting down on my couch, feeling a little silly thinking, is this really going to help? But as I kept doing it daily, I noticed the difference in how fast my mind would calm down when things felt overwhelming. It's like giving your brain a mini reset button, so you're not stuck reacting, but choosing your response intentionally. Scientists have shown that breath control activates the vagus nerve, which is directly linked to reducing stress responses. Imagine your brain as a highway with certain routes always jammed during rush hour because that's the only path you know. This 2-minute practice is like building a brand new exit ramp, letting your thoughts and emotions flow differently so you're not trapped in the same traffic. Here's exactly what I do, and you can start today. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and take a slow, deep breath for a count of 5. Fill your lungs entirely. Hold it gently for 6 seconds, then exhale slowly to a count of 8. While doing this, I picture my favorite place, whether it's a quiet beach or a serene forest. The key is to really immerse yourself in that place. The sights, sounds, even smells. This isn't just daydreaming. It's a focused mental exercise that signals to your brain it's safe to let go of tension. At first, I could barely hold my focus for 2 minutes without my mind wandering. But with practice, those distractions faded. The changes didn't happen overnight, but within 3 weeks, I noticed I could handle stressful situations calmly instead of spiraling. My mind actually rewired, building new neural pathways for peace and presence instead of anxiety. What surprised me most was how this little daily moment of calmness started to influence the rest of my day. I used to feel drained and anxious the moment I woke up, like I was hit by a wave of stress before starting anything. But after committing to this 2-minute ritual every morning, my mornings started feeling clearer, more intentional. I was no longer a prisoner of my thoughts, but a conductor directing them. It's like training a puppy. You don't expect perfect behavior from the start, but with patience and consistency, the new habits stick and become second nature. The result was more than just feeling better. It was a total transformation in how I relate to stress and my emotional world. And that's permanent. Maybe you're thinking this sounds too simple or you don't have the time. I get that completely because I've been there too. When life feels chaotic, 2 minutes seems impossible. But here's the crazy part. Those 2 minutes add up to hundreds in a year, and the compound effect rewires your brain in ways you can't rush or fake. This trick works because it taps into biology. You're physically changing your brain structure, not just trying to think positive. More importantly, it doesn't rely on motivation or discipline, which can be unstable. It's a reset you can do anytime, anywhere, no matter how overwhelmed you feel. Think of it as giving your brain a gentle reboot that becomes a lifelong upgrade. If you want to try this today, here's your simple challenge. Set a timer or watch the clock. Commit yourself to just 2 minutes of this breathing and visualization practice. No phones, no distractions, just you and your breath. You might notice at first that your mind races or your body feels restless. That's normal. Instead of judging yourself, gently bring your focus back each time. That's the rewiring. It's the act of choosing where your attention goes that builds new pathways. After doing this consistently for a week, reflect on how your stress levels changed and how your mind feels. Keep going for 3 weeks, and I promise you'll start noticing a permanent shift. It's not magic, it's neuroscience made practical. Remember, rewiring your brain doesn't mean erasing who you are. It means giving yourself permission to evolve, to become someone who can face life's ups and downs with more calm, confidence, and clarity. I was stuck in my anxiety for years, and this 2-minute trick didn't erase the hard moments, but it made me strong enough to face them differently. You deserve that too. If you're ready to feel more in control, less overwhelmed, and more present in your own life, start with these 2 minutes now. What do you think? Would you commit to this simple mental reset every day for a month? Share your thoughts below because I want to hear what's holding you back or what your experience is. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. This journey of brain rewiring is just getting started, and we're in it together.